Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your second half of December 2020 general tarot reading. This could apply to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is provided below in the description box with other relevant information. Alright, so Capricorn, I was getting the feeling of like persecution or oppression. And mind you, this could apply vice versa, and trying to keep in mind that these are predictive messages. So if they don't resonate with you now, check back later. Alright, so there's something to do with like harassment, punishment, being treated unfairly. Oppression would be, where let's say there's two parties involved in the situation or two groups, where one group is allowed certain privileges and the other one is at a disadvantage and clearly isn't allotted the same privileges. And the whole point in behind using these tactics is to like force somebody into submission, only because what they're being forced into submission over makes somebody else feel insecure, because this person must need to be right all the time, or this person is on a power trip. And they may be treating you very cruelly. It's like being followed with hostility because you're different, or you may not agree with their opinion. It's like causing you suffrage. So then I heard the word stark. Stark to me means it's something that's obvious and impossible to avoid or miss. So maybe somebody is reviewing this and they're going to catch it, or people have observed this and like consciously turned a blind eye to it. The song Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton had come up, so the letters T or B may be important, or D, F. March, Aries or Pisces. The number 3, Gemini, communication. So then we go into, I was seeing June, so you could be dealing with a something that happened in June. The number 6 of Virgo, October, Scorpio. Sagittarius, the number 24, and the number 11. You may be seeing repeating numbers such as repeating 1s, repeating 3s or 5s, and even 6s. So the lyrics that stood out in that song to me are, don't leave me in all of this pain. Come back, I've cried so many nights, bring back the joy to my life. I can't forget the day you left, time is cruel to me. So I feel like this person may have kind of pushed you away, and then finally you're like, well, why am I going to continue to try if, obviously it's gone unnoticed, or it's not appreciated, or it's a situation of which neither of you really had a choice. Kind of reminds me of Romeo and Juliet in a way. So then the next song I was hearing was For You I Will by Monica. So Monica may be important. The song itself could be something that resonates with you. The initial M, the initial D, F, W, repeating 6s, repeating 5s, 12 as in 12 years, or the number 12 in whatever way it would associate an important date, an age, or a month. Fit it how it applies. It may be a upcoming date that you need to be aware about. All right, so then we have July, the number 7, Libra, in the Chariot. So this would tell me that there may be something going on in the 7th house of Libra, to do with family, or to do with some kind of movement or a cancer, or children, and communication. Yeah. Gossip, inaccurate, misleading information. So the lyrics that stood out to me in that song is, when you're feeling lost, count on me, I will be there. I'll be there to protect you, see you through nothing, or I'll be there to protect you, see you through, and there's nothing I wouldn't do. Hero, the sun in the sky, promise you, for you I will. So again, you could be dealing with a Leo. This could have something to do with a child. It looks like this is almost like both perspectives, like one is feeling really melancholy about the situation, while the other one is trying to stay upbeat and trying to reassure this person like, hey, I'm not going anywhere. So whether you're talking or not, and let's say that you're just you're not able to have good communication, or there's been some kind of sudden break in between your guys' communication, just know that the other party isn't going anywhere. They are just as devoted and committed to, working through this somehow, or coming back together somehow, just as much as you are. So obviously, if you're not committed, then this person might be and you're not. So then the word litigation, corruption, laugh now, cry later. He loves me not. Dreamweaver. So somebody's definitely doing work during their sleeping hours in their dreams, like they're manifesting via dreams or during meditation. You may be advanced at this and realize when you're doing this, or you may be doing this and not realize you're doing it. So try to flip over your pillow every night before you go to sleep. It'll help you remember your dreams. And definitely watch what you're thinking before you go to bed. Try and keep it positive. Try and think of the things that you want and not the things that you fear. Fault line, a difference in opinion that is likely to have serious consequences. And then I was hearing, heretic. Someone whose beliefs and actions are considered wrong by most people. So that could be you that's being viewed upon like that, or somebody who's kind of a bit radical or tyrannical. Then I was hearing Chancery Court. They have jurisdiction over disputes and matters involving equity in domestic matters such as adoptions, custody, disputes, divorces, guardianship, sanity hearings, wills, and challenges to the constitutionality of the state laws. So you could definitely be dealing with some kind of litigation or litigation issues coming up over the next month and a half. Hearsay. To repeat something that you only have heard second or third person. It's the equivalent to gossip. And it's not reliable. Not unless the other person's there also to verify the context of which they've said the words that were being repeated, or if the words being repeated are correct. Excited utterance. Somebody may accidentally tell you something in a moment of being angry and impulsively or spontaneously throwing something out there. They could be drunk, or they could just be like super excited and like talking, and not realizing the extra information they're putting forth. Be careful that you don't do this, because it does feel like there's definitely some kind of bigger system or situation going on that's trying to stand against you or keep you down. So the less they know, the better. It's like kind of like one of those situations is like silence is golden here. You can still have a relationship with this person, just don't feel the need to share your next move. Gross negligence, a lack of care that demonstrates reckless disregard for others' safety, of lives of others, which is so great appears to be a conscious disregard towards the safety and the rights of others, like people's rights to safety. It's more than a simple inadvertence. So just know that if you are going through something that would be similar to persecution, don't let them have that power. In order to like persecute or oppress you, you first have to believe that can, that you're oppressible. And I understand that, like, yeah, that's a really simple way of putting something when there's like huge issues with this within the world. But so if somebody is trying to have mental power over you, you need to figure it out what it is that they're trying to take away from you that makes you feel like you are afraid to stand up for yourself or speak what you need to speak. Because somebody is definitely holding something over your head, whether that be a home, whether that be a vehicle, a cell phone, money, children. There's definitely something going on here where somebody is controlling another person by making it understood, whether it be directly like verbal communication, or it's a unspoken understanding that you keep doing what I don't like that you do, the things that I don't like that you do, and you keep doing those things, then I'm going to take away from you. Don't, like oppose me, don't expose me, don't this and that. And it's a really, really difficult time for you. I do feel like there's something coming though that's going to expose this. So like something's about ready to get checked, and it's going to get checked hard. And so if you're the one who's being treated badly, oh man, I really do think that the tables are turning. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video quick, and then I will be right back with your tarot cards. Hey Capricorn, so this is your tarot spread here for the second half of December 2020. What I'm seeing here is that you have either a strategic attorney or there is a sneaky, sly, cunning attorney, something to do with an attorney or a job or some kind of separation you're in. I'm really kind of feeling like these are all could be law cards here, all three of these. So I really feel like there is some kind of separation or between you and another individual, whether it be like you separated from your partner or there's been some kind of separation of property or children or something, anything of that matter. There's some kind of information I think is going to be exposed to you in time. You've been waiting for it. I do believe you know that it's coming. Like you have faith in that. It could be coming from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do see Sagittarius here strongly. Because this is Sagittarius. This could be Sagittarius. This could be Sagittarius. This could be Sagittarius. Or it could be something yet to come during Sagittarius season. There's a man here. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who is keeping secrets in this process or from you, keeping you separate from it or keeping other people separate from it. But I do believe there's somebody else here that sees it, knows it, and is just waiting for the right time to expose it. So that could be you, or that could be somebody else like who has had to be directly involved with him and then knows it's not quite time yet. Yeah, there's been some kind of conflict here. Competition, disagreements, arguments, possibly over an Aries, doesn't have to be, or over somebody manipulating things. And it could be with the help of an attorney or with the help of somebody who is of a higher authority position. This could be a judge. Some kind of action is coming up that's going to change things. It's almost like it's going to bring possibly balance, restore the balance back into your life and allow you to complete this cycle and let things go. Like just let it go so you can open your world to new options. You could also have a earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who feels like you are their wish fulfillment and maybe you've been waiting on this person. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could be a pregnancy here. There's a truth coming in from a fire sign. And that's what I'm seeing here. And this is a Leo card here. There's going to be recognition and victory in a situation within this court proceeding or this partnership. So it does look like you're going to get your justice here, Capricorn. Thank goodness, because if you're the one that's being that's just terrible. Something is making somebody nervous. And it's possibly, because this is upside down, it's possibly that this information is no longer covered up, that somebody says something that clears away all the confusion, and people are able to put two and two together. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. I will clarify it further over on Patreon. If you'd like to join me over there, I'd greatly appreciate it. I do appreciate the support and the continued contributions. If this is where we part ways, I'm happy that you decided to stay to watch the video, and take care. I'll see you soon.